happening, everybody? So, last night I'd ordered some toast. No, bread. Bread then turns to toast. My wife said the same thing. She goes, how'd you order toast? Well, I ordered bread in my mind. I'm going to turn it into toast. Thank you. And I ordered some orange juice. I'm on an orange juice fixation right now. And so I ordered it from Uber Eats, which will also go to grocery stores. And they deliver it, and I go out. And it's on my Instagram story. And I pick it up, and it was a little too heavy for just orange juice. I walk in. It's a massive thing of White Claw.
It's a little different.
Attaboy.
No, not that boy. I was like, oh no, like I have
Did you get orange White Claw?
No, they just dropped off the wrong order.
Oh, because there was no bread.
There was no bread and there was no orange juice. There was a variety pack of White Claw.
Nice.
And it's no, not nice because I don't want the White Claw. What would you have done in that situation, Amy?
Oh, I go to the app right away and I get my money back. You click wrong order was dropped off, and then yay, I get a refund. And then I guess I place a new order.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess I could have done that.
What did you do?
I called Uber because I was like, somebody's not getting their order, and if I don't ever get my order, I get so irritated.
True.
And I don't want them to not get their White Claw because they were having a party, I guess.
Obviously.
It was a Monday night, so I guess they needed their value
What
pack.
if it's someone that had a drinking problem and you just saved their life?
No, I didn't know because I called and I
The
said,
driver
hey,
did.
this was just dropped off to me. There was a thing of White Claw, and there was something else in the bottom of the bag. I said, but this isn't mine. I said, and I didn't get my order. So can we have the person come back and switch orders? I didn't know if that could even be done.
Oh, yeah.
Or if they were like, just keep it. Because once ordered something off Wayfair, and they were like, oh, because something wasn't, we didn't know the right size. They were like, just keep it.
That's the best.
That was the best. I
that
know.
happens, yeah.
That was the best. And so I thought they may say, just keep it. And I was going to bring it in for you guys for a treat today.
Oh, that'd been awesome,
I know.
dude.
But they were like, great, but we have to give the driver your address again. Are you okay with that? And I thought, well, didn't they have it to begin with? And they said, yes, but it only shows up on their app, and then it is gone immediately.
Yeah, but I've wondered before, did they screenshot it?
Or do they like copy paste to save to kill if their tip isn't big enough?
Exactly.
Yes. And they were like, so is it cool if we give it to them again? I said, yes. So they ended up coming back 7 to 10 minutes later, switching it out. So the bag on the porch went from the White Claw to my bread that turns into toast and orange juice. And I thought everybody won. Mm-hmm. First of all, the driver wins because he didn't screw up, or it was a guy. He didn't screw up now, and he can get their stuff to them. They're not going to write a bad review. I got my stuff, had some toast last night. It was excellent. And everybody won. But I didn't think about doing that, just getting my money back and keeping the White Claw.
Well, no, I mean, I wasn't worried about keeping the White Claw. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not charged.
That'd been cool.
But you're right. I guess the option of getting it to the original purchaser is the ideal thing. How do you like your toast?
I can't take credit for it because it's nothing that I take credit for nowadays really comes from me. It's mostly from my wife. I'll just be honest. She has this toast recipe that's not even a recipe. She's like, I didn't invent it. It's not a recipe. I'm like, but you popularized it. And what she does is it's sourdough toast. I don't even know really the difference or why sourdough is better for me, but apparently it is. So I just trust her on it. Like, what's the benefit of sourdough?
I mean, I guess the ingredients are probably better for you. Minimal. I don't know what kind of bread. There's all kinds of bread. I know, but even in sourdough, there's different types of sourdough. But I assume her homemade sourdough.
Are you okay?
Your mic just fell.
My
Amy
mic
just
just
knocked
fell.
her mic down. She's
I
getting-
assume your homemade.
Did your like hinge fall, or did you knock it over?
Oh, it fell.
Oh, you knocked it over?
I knocked it over.
Got it.
Accidentally.
Sourdough benefits include improved digestion, which I have hard. So this is probably why she got it then for me. Lower risk of chronic disease, better blood sugar management. I'm sure for me it's improved digestion.
Okay.
So we eat sourdough. So we take the sourdough. We get the fancy toaster too that goes like 13 seconds left. It's awesome.
Oh,
yeah. Didn't get that for free, by the way. So I know people not promoting it. And so I cooked the sourdough. The problem is some of the sourdough in the loaf, the pieces on like the middle to the back, they're way too big for the toaster because they're really long. They're like long like this. But I go sourdough, boom, toast it. It comes out. Then I take butter, and I take the butter and I put it on top of it. And I'll take it and put the sourdough with the butter in the microwave for 7 seconds.
Oh, gosh.
What?
That's risky. You risk making the bread chewy.
I've done this enough times now that 7 seconds is my spot.
Okay, so I'm just saying it's a risk. But if you got the 7 seconds down.
Been doing it a lot for 13 days now.
Okay.
Feel pretty comfortable with it.
Okay.
I appreciate your care, though.
Yeah.
She was really worried.
No, I know. She jumped in like,
bread
whoa,
in
what
the
are you doing,
microwave,
stupid?
it can get chewy,
I
and
hear
then you've
you.
ruined your experience.
But I don't chew it. My experience is good at 7. What that does, though, it allows the butter not to go fully melty, but it makes the spread so much easier.
You could also just leave your butter out at room temperature for the day.
I don't do that. I think that's what psychotic killers do.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
And people on the farm.
And people that put their apples in the fridge. Also psychotic killers. I'm going to keep one eye open around you.
Okay.
So the butter is a perfect spready melty. So I spread it just right. And then I take honey, and I take the honey, and I go low lines on it. And then I make it all even. Perfect.
You don't put a little dash of sea salt on top?
My wife does. I always forget. Now that you said that, she does that too.
That's the best part.
It's an excellent snack. And this is like saying, you should really put wheels on automobiles. They go faster. I know most of you guys probably have done this or tried this, but for me, it's awesome. And so I needed my sourdough and got it. I had a snack last night as I was watching the game. Really needed Notre Dame to not allow that last field goal, but they did. So lost that game.
Oh, you had plus 8?
I had plus 8.5.
Yeah.
But that's what we did. And they got somebody's got their White Claw. Ray, you still drink White Claw?
Well, now there's a lot more on the market. You got the High Nooners, which are pretty amazing. Truly crushes all the time. I would say White Claw might be number 3.
White Claw, though, was like first to market.
The same time as Truly's, but they were the most popular. But now Truly's got a bunch of different flavors, and High Noon now has teas as well, which my wife likes, I like, so...
Wasn't White Claw featured in Vacation Part 1?
Well, Ray was known for White Claw for a while.
Yeah, and it also, in the entire United States, was low in production 2-3 years ago, and there was a shortage nationwide. And we're not saying it's because of the song Vacation, but...
but you kind of are by bringing that up. You sang about it in Vacation, so you think that created the shortage.
I'm just saying that's how popular it was. It's definitely past that now.
Did you guys see Carrie sing at the inauguration? There was no music, so she sang a cappella.
Yeah.
It was good.
That wasn't
great.
the plan?
No, there was a lot of technical issues, so she just sang, and it was great.
She mouthed, I can just sing it.
Yeah, she goes, I could just sing it. And so she did. Did you see Billy Ray Cyrus sing?
No.
Oh, my God.
Where?
So I just wanted to celebrate one and not be like, because Carrie did great, but then he performed at like a party, and the guy's like up, and he's like, my guitar won't come on. Or there's like a guitar issue, and he's like, I'll just sing. It was kind of like Carrie did, where Carrie's like, I can just sing it. He goes, I'll just sing it because he's gonna do Achy Breaky Heart. I would like to say I like Billy Ray. He's been super nice. He's been nicer than nice to me over the years. And so this is not a shot at him personally. It looked like, though, maybe if I were to draw a conclusion that Billy Ray had a few drinks or maybe a few smokes before he went on, which he's been known to do, right? And so he takes the guitar off and he goes, okay, everybody, just follow me. And he's like snapping. And he goes, you can tell my ma I moved to Ark, and nobody's singing. And also his snapping is off because I think he's under the influence of something probably. It's a party. It's real bad.
I feel awkward.
You would have felt awkward watching it. One of those where I kind of felt bad for my guy, Billy Ray.
Dang.
And that also, they're like, hey, man, will you sing Achy Breaky Heart at the presidential?
I mean, that's his big one, though, you know? That's the one.
Man. Yeah, so shout out Carrie. Shout out Billy Ray. Both had to deal. Oh,
Oh, no.
kicked a book off.
And you fell. Your Funko fell.
No.
Did you kick it off or it just fell?
No, I messed up. My knee, when I was doing the snaps, I'm going to knock it off, the other one off. It fell off. So there's that. So another thing I want to say is tomorrow, not sure why they're doing it on Wednesday, but I fully encourage and support it. Eddie and I, the Raging Idiots, are going to play in Atlanta and Mobile on
February 4th
February 4th, February 5th, which is a Tuesday and a Wednesday night. We'll make sure it's not a late show. It's for St. Jude. We are bussing down, and we're going to stop. We're going to stop in Atlanta, then we're going to drive over to Mobile before we go to New Orleans, which is where the Super Bowl is. You get tickets tomorrow, 10 a.m. local time at bobbybones.com. So local is because Atlanta's Eastern and Mobile is Central, so I just say local, 10 a.m. Get tickets there. We're super excited to play, but Eddie has a broken arm.
Yeah, that's a problem.
He can't play guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, seriously, that was one of the first things I thought of when I fell. I'm like, that's not good. We have a show in like 3 weeks.
I think less than that.
Or 2 weeks.
I mean, if today's the 21st.
It's like 2.5 weeks.
2 weeks exactly.
2 weeks exactly.
So I'll talk to the doctor today. Maybe
there's no way you're going to be able to play.
Well, maybe I'll tell the doctor, hey, speed it up. I got a show. I got 2 shows.
Great job. That's like you get on a flight. You go to the pilot. If you get to talk to them when you're walking in the plane, you're like, hey, can we move? Can you speed it up a little bit? Like,
we got to go.
Is there a speed limit? Can we get over there real quick?
Well, maybe Matt Stell could play.
What will happen is if Eddie can't play, we'll just have to get Reed to play.
Well, you can play guitar.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. But I'm not as good as Eddie, and we'll need more than just me.
Reed.
So, and Reed can play.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Reed can sing. I mean, Reed's a better singer than.
Better watch out.
Wait,
this could be.
what?
You can Wally Pip
I get Wally
you.
Pip by Reed.
Good reference.
Eddie, we don't need you anymore.
Good reference, Amy. So, Wally Pip, you mind?
Baseball.
Fill the rest of the story in.
Oof.
Well, I can't remember if Wally Pip is the one that got taken out or put in, but there was somebody that either got taken out or put in, and then there's like, whoa, this guy's the star, so see ya.
So I like your version of it. So let's just say, though, you have to commit to a story, and someone comes up and says, Amy, gun to your head, I need you to go out and tell the people the story of Wally Pip. Go.
I can't tell if, like, when you say you just got Wally Pipped, it must be that it's negative. So Wally Pip left the game and somebody else went in.
And
was saved the day, became the new starter.
Boom.
You'd spare her?
You don't get shot in the head. Now, I may shoot you in the shoulder, but if you don't know who the player is. Because the reason the Wally Pip story is so famous is because of who the player was and what the player was able to do. But you nailed it.
Right, but we call it Wally Pipped, so that's what I remember. But this also happened with Tom Brady and that one guy.
No, we got to get there too because that's hilarious. But go ahead, finish Wally Pip.
I don't know who. What? Give me a decade. Was it Babe Ruth?
What was it, 60s?
No, I would think like 20s.
Okay, so Babe.
How long ago?
Babe.
No, but close. So what happened?
I don't know any other baseball
What happened
players.
was Wally Pip
You know
played
this guy.
first base for the Yankees. He got like a bad headache and decided not to play that day. The guy that filled in for him was Lou Gehrig, who then they called the Iron Horse, who not only was a superstar but played like 2,100 games in a row after. The record was only broken by Cal Ripken way later, consecutive games.
Got it.
So to get Wally Pipped is you get hurt and someone comes in and then is way better than you and just keeps the job, which they often say you won't lose your job because of injury. Unless you're Wally Pip or Drew Bledsoe.
Oh.
Which Drew is who ended up in the hospital. And so they put Tom Brady in, and they're like, oh. So poor Drew, when he got out, he'd been replaced.
Yeah, but Drew almost died. Like, that was a bad injury. Like, Drew Bledsoe almost died.
Because that was an internal.
Yeah, he was bleeding internally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still.
That's good.
He came back and...
It's crazy what you retain by hearing us tell these stories over and over again.
True.
Because she nailed the Wally Pip when she just
did.
nailed Lou Gehrig, but when she had to commit, she committed good. Yeah, he had like internal bleeding in his chest cavity or something.
Yeah.
There was, and then when Tom Brady got hurt, who filled in for him? So week 1, Tom Brady gets hit in the leg, out the whole season. Who fills in for Tom Brady?
At the Patriots?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
100% you know this person.
I don't know that she does.
She knows the name?
And they're a quarterback?
Yep.
Give me a hint. More than that.
Um,
Not too big of a hint.
don't quite know how to give you the hint.
Okay. Well, I don't want it too big
That is what she said.
because I want to get there.
That is what she
Oh,
said.
boy. Oh, boy.
Stop.
It doesn't end.
That is what she said.
Okay.
Okay. Look,
The person lives in Nashville now.
why don't I remember this? Because I watched that whole Tom Brady roast when he got roasted.
Yeah, but I don't
I feel
know.
like I learned a lot at that too.
Was he brought up in that roast?
I don't know. So Tom Brady goes down
Probably they
week
did.
1, and a guy named Matt Castle.
Oh, Matt Castle, your co-host on Say More.
Close, lots to say.
Say less.
Close, lots to say.
Lots to say.
So Matt Castle goes in.
I've been
think
listening.
They win
Yeah.
11 games. I thought it was 13 forever, but I don't know that it's 13. So goes in, wins 11 games, and gets a big contract to go play with the Kansas City Chiefs. So
Cool.
But before then, Drew Bledsoe, I think, like Tom Brady got hurt again later, and then Drew Bledsoe came back, won the playoff game.
and then they got then it was like for them to make a decision once Brady was healthy again.
And then they sat Bledsoe
they
again.
picked Brady.
That's terrible.
I know. Bill Belichick, do you know where he's coaching next year?
Up at college.
Yeah, good job.
Do you know why?
Do you know which one?
Near his girlfriend.
No.
I knew she was going to say that. That's why I
No,
asked
not to
her.
be near his girlfriend.
Oh, okay, because I thought she was.
She's going to go wherever. No.
So his girlfriend
no.
has friends?
No.
Yeah.
Do you know where?
I don't remember. Give me a hint. A little
Blue.
one.
They're blue.
Okay. Cincinnati.
Not
Something.
blue. Pick a school that you know is blue.
South Carolina.
Nope, not blue. They're red and black.
Duke.
Okay, you're getting closer.
UNC.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay, see, we got there blue. Light. You should have said light blue.
I could have said Carolina blue. They actually have their own color. Mm-hmm. Like they have a dedicated color, which is Carolina blue, that they own on the color spectrum.
Cool.
Wow.
So how do they feel about that? Bill Belichick being their coach?
They feel pretty great because they paid him a lot of money. I mean, he's the greatest coach of all time now. Andy Reid has a chance to pass him. Mm-hmm. If you're way old school, if you're like 100, you'd probably say George Halas, but still no.
Andy Reid, coach of the
Come on, you
can do it.
Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
There is a new Bobby cast with Maggie Rose. She talked about getting dropped and then ghosted by her record label. So she got signed.
Wait, businesses ghost their people?
Well, I'm going to play you this clip. I'm glad you asked. She got signed, and they spent a bunch of money on her album, and they kind of, she says, ghosted her. Here you go.
Seth England had a falling out with Morgan Wallen and freaked out and dropped me and a lot of other people who had stuff going on. And I also think that they realized that they didn't have the capacity within their staff to work the kind of music I was releasing. It really is a shame. I wanted to win with them, and I ended up submitting for the Grammys by myself. I've signed now with One Riot and Virgin Music Group, and now they get to use all that stuff.
So she signed a deal. They dropped her. And then she got nominated for Grammy after they dropped her. After they dropped her, which is crazy. We played the second one.
And I guess because I had my fitness setting on, I wasn't getting all the texts. And then I just was like, well, I haven't heard anything. I just didn't realize that they weren't coming through. I reached out to him. I was like, well, we tried, and we can be proud of that. And then he was getting to Starstruck, the office at that time. I heard him on the phone, like as the elevator doors were opening, and it was all the girls on his floor just shrieking because they had seen it like moments before we did. And yeah, it was surreal.
So she got nominated for a Grammy after they dropped her.
And she nominated herself. I love it.
Yeah,
Or she submitted
herself.
and did it all.
Yeah.
It's,
You know what? I nominate myself for a Grammy. If it's that easy, I shall nominate myself for and in the Nobel Peace Prize while I'm at it. That would be cool. So all of a sudden you get to nominate yourself for crap. Okay, let's take a break. Right, we take a little break. Shut her down. Come back in just a minute. All right, here we go.
Shutting it?
Mm-hmm.